While the Montana House voted Monday on the bill setting the state's $12 billion budget for the next 2 years, it's also getting ready to deal with another huge spending measure, the bill to spend Montana's share of federal money from the latest COVID-19 relief and stimulus package from Congress. And it's a whole lot of cash. It takes more than 2 months to craft the main state budget bill, but lawmakers have had less than 2 weeks to mass together the bill authorizing as much as $3 billion in federal COVID relief spending. Last Friday, a trio of legislative budget subcommittees made their suggestions for what the bill should contain. The highlights include almost $600 million for building or repairing local water and wastewater systems across the state. That includes $200 million for the St. Mary's irrigation project along the Highline. About $360 million for broadband infrastructure, which would expand access to high-speed internet for those who don't have it. $400 million for K-12 schools to deal with COVID-19 impacts. That includes $7 million for private schools. And at least another $450 million for items like renter and homeowner assistance, COVID-19 testing, contact tracing, and vaccines, and assistance for certain businesses impacted by the pandemic. Those amounts don't even include the money that may be used to augment healthcare programs like Medicaid or the Affordable Care Act, additional workforce training, other capital projects, and the state university system. The first draft of the bill likely will be written in a day or two, with its first hearing perhaps later this week. The sponsor, Republican Representative Frank Garner of Kalispell, told MTN News he hopes the bill will help make Montana a factory of economic development, as well as be a help to Montanans and businesses struggling in the wake of the pandemic. It's also not the only COVID-19 funding bill in play. Another one contains $460 million that Congress authorized last December, and that has yet to be spent by Montana. This week's draft is just the first step in what's expected to be a complex and fluid process on these far-reaching budget bills. And lawmakers have only 7 weeks to work it all out. Reporting from Helena, Mike Dennison, MTN News.